weeks.
Cut. Yeah, I know you've all had enough of Matt over the last 2 weeks, so I've had to come back from my paternity leave early. So we're staying local today. Two very local teams, could almost consider it a derby, because we are at Christchurch versus Brockenhurst.
Day, so there's got to be a beer in it. I've got myself a pint of Carlsberg, and this is the clubhouse at Christchurch Football Club. We've been here before, we did it in the previous review, but we thought we'd do a refresher one because we haven't been up here for a while, so you might not have seen the old videos either. The clubhouse itself, good lot of beer on taps. There's Carlsberg, there's Thatcher's, there's Estrella, and there was Kronenberg as well. I've got Carlsberg, like I said. Craig went for an appetiser.
You've missed buying your chauffeur drinks, haven't you?
I have. And all of that came into about
$6.70.
$6.70, which is pretty decent football prices, really. The clubhouse itself, 3 separate areas. There's like another side of the bar which is neighbouring today. There's sort of a trophy room in there, which I'm assuming is more for the execs. So I had a little sneak into film the cabinet. And there's the windows really close to the pitch, so you can, if the shades are pulled aside.
Benches out there when the weather's nicer to sit and watch.
Yeah, and there's like benches you can sit and watch the game and have a beer from as well out there.
All the action's down there.
Even though all the action is down there, and you're quite right.
Yeah.
But there's chairs in here as well, very comfy, very homey sort of feel. Well, no, I mean like settees and stuff. I sit on like pub stalls normally. But it's nice cosy feels inside the clubhouse as well. And also when you sort of go along to these games, we do highlight how important the income and match day for bar and food is for these clubs. So definitely pop in and have a beer. Chairman at Christchurch, so tell us a little bit about Christchurch Football Club.
So Christchurch Football, this year we go into 140 years, so yeah, we've been here a long time.
And as chairman, so what was your day-to-day role in the club?
Day-to-day, just trying to get money into the club. It's always hard at this level, but yeah, just trying to get things ticking over, and just really, this year is all about pushing the youth up through.
And finally, the team's slow start to the season, but really picked up last few weeks, haven't they? Some great wins.
Yeah. I mean, right from the start, we knew we had a young side. It was always going to take time, but we had belief in our management. It's just about being patient, and finally turned a corner. We've been putting a lot in at training. We've been really consistent with training. We're getting as much sessions as we can in a week. A lot of other clubs are doing once a week. Where we can, we're getting two in a week. We're concentrating on our fitness outside of the training as well, and that's starting to show on the pitch.
Brilliant, thank you very much for your time.
Good to be back, yeah. Anything you want to say to me?
Congratulations.
Very, very much, yeah. What a fantastic 2 weeks it's been for me, Matthew. I can't describe how great I feel right now, 3 wins on the bounce, beating Leicester 4-0. David Moyes, the Messiah's back. 9 points clear for relegation. Couldn't be happier. Oh, you mean the baby? Okay, yeah. Fatherhood's been brilliant. Tiring, but brilliant. And it's put me off chicken tikka masalas for life. But I must admit, I have missed the football. I did walk down to see Milton last week, a few hours, but I have missed filming. And I've missed this little tucker here, as he seems to have got all the goals while I'm away. But
for 14 in 2 games, I've got.
Fair play, you were due some goals. But before we get on to today's action, just a quick word about the Bashley player, isn't it? Because obviously everyone's heard the news in the non-league community.
Yeah, Jordan Jadose had an accident the other week and is in hospital at the minute. So there is a GoFundMe page being set up by the Bashley players, and if you go on there, you can donate money. I'll add a
we'll
link
put a
to
link
it
to
at
the
the end.
bottom of it.
Yeah, at the end of the video. But yeah, very tragic.
Just wish him. Hopefully, he can make a speedy recovery. Yeah, all the best. And I'll be at Bashley Tuesday as well. But today's game then, 2 local teams for us. Christchurch, who are on form at the moment, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Versus Brockenhurst, who are also sort of mixed bag of results, aren't they? But Christchurch have been in the goals lately, haven't
Yeah, they have. I mean, their last 3 games was a 6-2 away win at Millbrook. Very good result, that one. A 6-0 home win against Baffins and a 4-1 home win against Downton. Their top scorer is Joe Freak, 16 goals.
Does that mean a 0-0 today then? No,
yeah, pretty much. But he's got 9 goals in the last 6 games as well. He's a very good player, very good for Bournemouth last season. It's taken him a little time to get going, but he's finding his feet now. And I think that's basically what the story of Christchurch's season. It took him a while to get
There's a lot of changes in the summer.
There was a lot of changes,
and I think it's all finally gelling now, and they've pulled well clear of the relegation zone.
Yeah, what I like, what Wayne Kutcher and Krista Warren have actually done is they've kept some of the players from last season, like Jake Dove, Callum Stockton, Oliver Davis, but they've added some players that have come with them from Wimbledon reserves. Luke Sheehy and Finley Richardson particularly impressed me against Bournemouth. They've both got 7 goals apiece this season. Adwell Chibingora, who scored for Christchurch in a 2-1 defeat on the opening day of the season against Brock. He's been very good partnership he's got with Freak up front, and Joe Freak's always going to get goals at this level, isn't he?
Yeah, really good player. But what about Brockenhurst then? Because they're sort of probably, I think they were always going to be hard to get near last season, especially with all the changes made, but they seem to be making improved results lately.
Again, I think it's the same story for Brock. Danny Ackland came in, Pat McManus, obviously club legend, went out, and it's always going to be a rebuilding job.
Yeah.
So I think they'll get the mid-table position this season. Both clubs will be looking for next season, I think, to push to that next level in the league. Brock's last 3 games was a 1-0 home win against Downton, a 2-1 away defeat to Porch, no shame in that, and a 2-0 win against US Portsmouth away. Their top scorer is Lyle Simpson, ex-Eastleigh. He used to play for Christchurch last season. We've saw him score. He's a good player. But Ben Akito Hall got the 2 goals on the opening day of the season. He's back from injury. He's got 7 this season, so he'll be another player to look out for if he's playing today. Their goalkeeper, I'm going to make a quick mention of, is the ex-Ferrum goalkeeper Jordi Valero Mint, who I think is a brilliant goalkeeper at this level, personally. So yeah, that's my opinion.
Excellent. So I'm very much looking forward to my first game back, and hopefully this rain's going to stop. One day, that's my aim, one day the ref is going to reply back to us. Oh, okay. I wouldn't have thought so for such a short journey.
Yeah.
I do think you got a hat and have you changes.
I just... Yeah, I would have been a lot more interested in it.
Did he mean it? Oh, it's a great one.
HT is Christchurch 3, Brockenhurst 0. Christchurch good value for their lead. Really grown into the game as the half's worn on. Really stamped their authority on Brockenhurst, haven't they?
Yeah, I mean, it could be all different. Brockenhurst had the earliest sort of clear chance. It was a ball into the box. Lyle Simpson connects. Was put under pressure by a couple of defenders. But if he scores, it's 1-0 Brock. Different game. Put it wide, unfortunately. A few minutes later, after 16 minutes. Great run down the left-hand side by number 11, Finn Tolkill. Put the ball across the box. Fellow wing-back from the right, Jake Dove, came in to make it 1-0.
Yeah, and they had that same chance in a few minutes before where, surprisingly, Brigg missed.
Yes, he did actually.
But he made amends, didn't he?
Yeah, well, the second goal, he beat the offside trap. Again, it was Finn Tolkill, perfect pass through. Very unselfishly, so even you said you were surprised he passed it.
Yeah,
and he sort of
form.
passed it past Valero, and who was there to tap in an empty net? It was his strike partner as well, Shipengora. And then
I think they look really good up front, linking well together.
They did, and
how they're on sync.
They sort of linked up again, didn't they? It was getting cut back across the box, and Freak was there to tap home this time to make it 3. Brockenhurst not out of it, but what do you do half time with your Danny Ackler? What would you say to him?
Well, Christchurch looks so good going forward, don't they? It's going to be hard, but then again, you can't just sit back and try and defend. You've got to try and get a goal back, restore some pride. But it could be a long half a block if Christchurch get one.
If they exploit the gaps, yeah.
Yes, but it's good to be back.
Oh, it's in.
Where's he going?
Doing it. If you're doing the marathon that day, my choices are either come up with you when you do the marathon, or or I make my way down and meet you. Oh. Just bloody stop filming. Danny, bad day at the office. Give us a few thoughts about the game.
Yeah, we knew that I was in a really good moment. Gotten points, scoring lots of goals. We thought it was important to keep the first 15 tight. What we did, had the first 2 good moments of the game, and then just sort of shot ourselves in the foot a little bit. I felt we weren't playing out, and they just got higher and higher and pressing higher, and we didn't really have a solution to it. We just got ourselves dug in for sort of 7-8 minutes. Other than that, I thought we were quite good, and it was a scrappy game on a difficult pitch.
Fine margins, as it's an early chance fell to Lyle, that goes in, it's a completely different game, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, and it's a shame because it's been the story of the season really, and not just on Lyle, but we don't take chances. We had a tough game last week and we missed chance after chance when 1-0 up. So yeah, we just got to be more clinical, and and that changes the game then. But yeah, difficult.
What did you say to the boys after time? Second half, they really played quite well, didn't they?
Just disgustingly, I just said we had to play less football.
Yeah.
Like we want to play, but it wasn't a game day for that, and we just needed to get the ball into the midfield third and then sort of move the ball at pace then. And then when we did that, I thought we looked a little bit better. I mean, it's not really the way we want to play, but you've got to play the conditions as well. And it was a sticky pitch, the ball was moving slowly, and it was easy for them to press. So we just needed to get through that first line. So we had a little change of shape and asked for some 1v1 duels and just a bit more effort really. Nothing sort of rocket science.
It's brilliant.
Time score, Christchurch 3, Brockenhurst 1. Probably can't argue with the winners at the end of the day. I think Christchurch were the better team. Although fair play to Brockenhurst, they come out second half, gave it a go, didn't they?
Yeah.
Much improved,
Yeah.
but I think Christchurch probably had another gear if they really needed it at the end of the day. But it was a good game to come back to for me.
Yeah, no,
Very happy.
Decent game. I mean, Christchurch looked really strong first half. Second half was a bit more even. Brock's goal came from a penalty. I think it was like a cross shot into the box, hit some Christchurch player, and so we'd
Sounded
block
a
it.
bit soft, but it was
It
given.
might have hit his chest, might have hit his hand, but it's given. Lyle Simpson stepped up and he puts those away all day long. Christchurch had a good penalty shout as well.
Yeah.
Adel Chipangora, who I think you were very
Yeah, I
impressed
think
with
he
today.
was my man of the match today. Really good, really busy player.
Yeah.
Just caused havoc all game with Brockenhurst's makeshift back line today.
Yeah,
So,
he was good.
well played. And Christchurch are on form, aren't they? There's no reason why they can't be looking up at those playoff spots. There's always one team that
Yeah.
times their run right.
If they could,
is up there.
it's a big ask. I just think because
It is, but the form they're
the
on.
teams in the playoffs are quite far ahead of sort of teams in 7th and 6th, really. But if they can
Yeah.
keep the form going, you never know, do you? I mean, they've got the players to do it, so
Yeah, exactly. And they've got the facilities here,
Oh,
It's
yeah.
always great facilities here.
yeah, it's amazing. ground.
Yeah, great clubhouse as well. Always a good place to come this, so we highly recommend it for any people that haven't been. But also we are watching Brock again, aren't we, next Saturday against Andover New String. We vlogged that last season as
We
well.
did.
So it's first trip back to Brock since the opening day of the season. But more importantly, Matthew, how does it feel to have me back today?
Take or leave it.
Cheers, mate. You have to say that the front Christchurch are linking up well.
Yeah,